In the Time of the Butterflies, pages 227 to 230. Maria Teresa. I just got the notebook. Santicio had to be very careful this time around, smuggling in just a couple of things every few days. Security measures are stepped up after the second patrol. He has you're safer in here than out there, bombs and whatnot. He tries to say helpful things, but can he really believe we're safer in here? Maybe he is. Being a gardener, but we politics can be sniffed out just like that. A little visit to La Cuarenta, that's all it takes. Look out for Lintio and Papilio. I better stop. I know how I get. Thursday, March 17th. The fear is the worst part. Every time I hear footsteps coming down the hall or the clanging of keys turning the lock, I'm tempted to curl up in a corner like a hurt animal, whimpering, wanting to be safe. But I know if I do that, I'll be giving in to a low part of myself, and I'll feel even less human. And that is what they want to do. Yes, that is what they want to do. Friday, March 18th. It feels good to write things down like there will be a recorder before this. I scrape on the wall with our contraband nails, a mark of each day, a line through a week. It was the only record I could keep, besides the one with my head where I would remember things, store them. The day we were brought here, for instance, they marched us down the Corinth Pass. Some of the men's sails we looked at sign, dirty, uncombed, brushed from sleeping on the hard floor. The men started calling out their code names so we're known who was still alive. We kept our eyes avenged for they were all naked. I listened hard, but I didn't hear Palomino Vive. I'm still trying not to worry about it, as we didn't hear a lot of names because the guards commenced beating on the bars with their nightsticks, downing on the men's cries. Then Minerva began singing the national anthem for everybody. Everyone joined in, men and women. That time Minerva got solitary for a week. The rest of us women politics were locked up in a cell no bigger than Mama's living and dining room combined. But the real shock was the 16 other cellmates were found there. Non-politics, all right. Prostitutes, thieves, murderers, and that just the ones who have convinced in us. I don't want to read no more. I don't want to read no more. What? Man, you your shit.
Hey, who?
Huh?
Hey, who?
Nobody.
Whether she's got this assignment and that she passes this class so she goes to 10th grade with all her friends. Can you help me? Mm-hmm. Does you want me to say why next to me?
I had to say blue and is always connected with that.
It's the bigger picture. The bigger picture is asking.
Saturday, March 19th. Three bolted steel bars for a fourth wall, a steel ceiling, a cement floor, 24 metal
The people of the DR.
shelves, bunks, A set of 12 on each. A bucket, a tiny washbin, under a small high window. Welcome home. We're on the 3rd floor, we believe, at the end of a long corridor. Cell number 61, facing south towards the road at Rio, and some of the boys are in cell 60 next to La Guardia station, and 62 on our other side is for non-politics. Those guys love to talk dirty through the walls. The other girls don't mind. They say so. Most of them have taken bucks on that side. 24 of us eat, sleep right, and go to sleep, and use the bucket every time. Everything in a room 25 by 20 of my size, 6 feet. I've walked in back and forth many times. Believe me, the rod in the middle helps. On account we hang our belongings and dry towels. Shame quickly in the horrid place. All of politics have our bunks on the east side, and so we've asked for the southeast corner to be ours. Minerva says that except for closed meetings, anyone can join our classes and discussions, and many have. Magnila, Kiki, America, and Milady have become regulars. Nora sometimes comes, but it's usually to criticize. Oh yes, I forgot. Our 4-footed Milito, he shows up for any accidents that involves crumbs. Today, I took my turn at our little window, and everything I saw was blurry through my tears. I had such a yearning to be out there. Cars were speeding east to the capital, north to home. There was a donkey loaded down with saddlebags full of plantains, and a boy with a switch making his move along. Lots and lots of police wagons. Every little thing I was eaten up with my tears, so I lost track of time. Suddenly, there was a yank at my prison ground. It was Nora who kept grumbling about us butch women who think we were the better riffraff. That's enough, she snapped. We all want to turn. Then the toughness thing happened. Magdalena must have seen I'd been crying because she said, "Let her have my turn and mine," Mila added. Kiki offered hers 10 times too, and soon I have a whole other half hour to stand on the bucket if I wanted to. Of course, I immediately stepped down because I didn't want to deny anyone their 10 minutes of feasting on the whole world. But it raised my spirit so much. My generosity of these girls I once thought were below me.